Coming up on Theatre Talk.
Now that I've done theatre talk, you know what I mean? Like
You've kind of done it all.
I've kind of done it all.
Yeah.
I have. I don't think there's much more for me to achieve.
Now that's a party.
A revenge party, a party that ends somebody's head on a spike. It's a revenge party with your two best friends. It's like a party with revenge is what it's like.
From New York City, this is Theatre Talk. I am joined by my guest co-host, the delightful actress Julie Halston. And more than that, oh, there's my camera. More than that, I am joined by our special guest commentator and co-host Michael Musto of NewNowNext.com. And we are here to celebrate the Tony-nominated musical Mean Girls with two of its Tony-nominated performers, Gray Henson and Taylor, you're the wickedest one of all, Louderman. Thank you. We are so happy you can be here and to celebrate, as I said, you're, how many, Tony?
12.
12.
That's more than Angels in America.
That's
Oh my gosh.
well, it's more than Harry Potter's.
And I enjoyed this show, Susan. I'm sure you did too, Julie, because it's about the trajectory we all faced in school, where you want to make fun of the in crowd, then you want to be part of the in crowd, and you find you can't really be fabulous until you develop some ovaries and become a fabulous person.
Yes, that's very true. Although I don't know if I ever developed the ovaries, but the talent on that stage is astounding. You guys, I'm here to just gush. You know, I just was beside myself because I love a triple threat. But when you have like a quadruple threat, because I was watching.
Yeah, what's the fourth?
First of all, well, there might be
The
even
souvenir
a
stand was
fifth.
incredible.
First of all, okay, sing, dance, act, be attractive. That's 4.
Be sexy.
And 5 is be really funny. That's another kind of skill.
And in the show, you're all trying to come up with lingo. One of the characters comes up with fetch for fetching, and it won't catch on.
helps
Have
with
you
that.
ever done
Yeah,
a
we'll use
word
it.
that didn't catch on?
No, but I'm hearing this new word that's catching on, stan. Have you heard about this?
No.
No.
Oh,
S-T-A-N?
S-T-A-N, yeah. And kids are saying, can I still call myself
You're a kid.
We're in our late
Yeah, you're-
20s.
But I don't know about this word, so I feel like not a kid. Stan, I stan you.
What does it mean?
I can't stand you.
I think it means like I love you or like.
In the show,
yes.
you stan George Michael, right?
Yeah.
Your character's in love with
George
him.
Michael and many celebrities. Damien is a celebrity worshiper. And so I wear all these amazing t-shirts. I wear a Cher t-shirt. I wear Judy Garland, Liza Minnelli, a few drag race queens, RuPaul's Drag Race.
Right.
But they wanted Damien to sort of to be his thing because he's sort of an old soul. But, you know, he's gay and out in 2018 in high school, but loves George Michael and maybe these little, like, dated references that teens these days might not know or love.
Right. Well, he understands because he's a little more evolved than many people.
He
Yes,
is.
he is.
Yeah.
Where you are not evolved in the slightest.
Not at all. Well, I really want the audience to walk away feeling like there's hope there, though.
I went to high school many years
No.
ago.
Surprise.
Yes. And the meanest girl in my school is now my Facebook friend, and she's apologized to me.
No way.
Did she really?
Yeah.
That's
Really?
Did that feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I say, slap her down.
I know, right? She's probably watching this theater.
Block
talk.
her and unfriend her
Exactly.
immediately.
Slap
And
her
block her
down.
on Twitter, too.
But now, can we ask them some serious
Let's
questions?
ask them some questions. But first, I want to say this just in. Stan means teenage stalker fan.
Ooh, that's not pretty.
Oh, I love that.
They're at the stage door waiting for you every night.
Oh,
Yeah,
we do.
yeah, yeah,
We know
yeah.
some
Now,
stands.
Taylor, it's interesting you mentioned that your character, Regina, who's the queen bitch of the school, has a chance for redemption at the end. Because up to that point, I pictured her ending up blousy, like so many former cheerleader types, with 45 kids and very unhappy, eating a lot of cheesecake. But you think she's going to be okay?
Yeah, I do. I think she has a lot of power. She just hasn't learned how to use them for good yet. And I have a lot of hope for her that she could be, you know, like the next president of the United States.
Glenda Jackson told me today
Name dropper.
that when you saw people who were really mean, that you had to understand that they were insecure and feel sorry for them.
Yeah.
Oh,
So true.
you just nailed my whole career.
I do think we're not all bad, right? There's always it's layered. It's much more complex than that. But you're
What do you
right.
find from the audience response? I mean, it's a mixture of young and mature people. What are they getting out of it besides just a good time and some fun jokes?
But I think this is true based on the response we're getting, like on social media and whatnot. That young people, especially women, especially, are feeling more empowered to say how they feel, like especially in the face of conflict, to communicate their feelings and in a way that upholds someone's dignity, right? So say how you feel, but you can't do it in a mean way that disrespects
Right.
another person.
Uh-huh.
But still say it.
Yeah. I agree. We grew up with this movie, and when we were in high school, it came out, I think, and so there's our generation that loves the material and is excited to see it elevated, I think, on stage. Because what is musical theater? But you have to just dive deeper into people's psyches because you sing because you can't speak anymore, right? And I think people are so drawn to that. And then we have a lot of younger audience members who are, maybe 10 years younger than we are that are loving it because there's a lot of cute boys in the show.
You're one of them.
Now, you have two show-stopping numbers, Grape. In Act 1, there's the one where you're kind of introducing the
At the lunchroom.
the hierarchy of the school. And Act 2 is a song called Stop.
Stop. Yes, which has grown
Do you
into
have
my
to
favorite
sort of
number.
take a breath after
That's
each
it.
song because they're both
Well,
basically bringing down the house?
Yeah, go ahead, tell
funny
them.
because Taylor and I cross paths. We're never really on stage together because we exist in very different worlds. We do dance at the end together for a moment. But I always pass her after Stop, and Stop is the big tap number that opens Act 2, and I am so out of breath because I play the hefty
He's going
boy.
up the stairs, and I can hear him
And Taylor's coming down in a
Tap.
tracksuit, and she's like,
with my fat suit on. I'm
wears
like,
a
hey,
fat
Gray, how's it going? I'm getting ready to go.
no, I do.
Stand.
It makes me, it really knocks the wind out of me, but also I don't know how to mark. Do you know, marking in a show is when you're sort of half-assing it.
Oh, no, don't have
Save
that.
energy.
Well, and it's true. Sometimes you have to mark a little bit and blah, blah, blah.
You must never mark.
Exactly. You come from that world.
You must never
I never do.
mark.
And so it's always the full-out tap dance.
Good.
And are you a trained tap dancer?
I started doing ballet when I was 3 years old. I'm from Macon, Georgia, a small town. My mom said I was dancing all over the house. She said, we have to put him in dance class. And this one studio in Georgia wouldn't take me because she thought it was strange. And this was in the early 90s. And another studio was like, of course he should come. And I was with her my whole through high school, Jane Madison at the Madison studio. But I did
We had
a
some
lot
good
of,
photos.
yeah, I did a lot of ballet actually and never really tap. So I'm good on my feet and I'm good with dancing and stuff, but tapping is a very specific art form. And so I do a really good fake, I think, of it. And once you learn it, you can just do it. No, dancing has always been a part of my life. And people
Your-
are surprised
your
because I'm built like a linebacker.
Your character is unapologetically gay, as you said.
Yeah.
He just is what he is, which is wonderful. It's refreshing. And I think he's going to end up with a very hot boyfriend, don't you
Oh,
think?
God, fingers crossed.
Oh, yeah.
Damien,
no.
Damien is way more confident than Gray is, and so I get to use that, which is a lot of fun.
But Gray,
I'm sure
you are.
do the same
I think
thing.
you're
Has your
Tony
personal life
nominee.
You're a
improved?
Tony nominee. You're
My
both Tony
God.
nominees.
It happened this week, and it still doesn't. It hasn't registered with
No.
me. I don't know about you, Taylor.
No.
But
I feel like it's like a birthday where you're like, okay, now I'm 1 year older. I should feel different.
I know. Well, I will say, we both had this. The first performance we did after the nominations came out, we felt the pressure to be a Tony-nominated actor.
Prove it. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
show the audience we deserve this, right? You guys
Right.
really
It
think
was
so?
the scariest show I've had to do.
How is the cast taking all this in? It must be a lot of pressure. A lot of times you have to really sort of bond together even in a bigger way.
And go to
Absolutely.
therapy. Lots
yeah,
of
and
therapy.
go to therapy.
It is sort of unfortunate that it becomes about a competition in a weird way. And why are we creating art but to like elevate society and everyone and for people to see themselves on stage? But then, to have the Tony Awards come out.
Oh, that competition. I
Right,
see.
do you know what I mean?
Yes,
And
yes.
It is amazing to be recognized, but the whole company is so stellar, and there's so many of us, and the roles are all so specific, but everybody elevates the show to a whole new level.
Well,
it's
I'm going to go back to my friend Glenda Jackson, who said,
Oh, let me pick up.
Oh, really? I mean, this is just unbelievable.
said today she was thinking back at her work with Peter Brook, and she said how he always said it's everybody in the show is creating this thing together. You're
Yeah.
all pulling together. You were singled out for Tony nominations, but that whole group are so.
But also
wonderful.
Ashley Park was nominated,
Yeah.
correct?
Yes.
And
It's
let's
for
not forget
Gretchen.
Erica
Everybody.
is
Erica,
playing Katie.
She never leaves the
And
stage.
she's
Carries-
unbelievable.
Carries
And I
the
loved
show.
your cohort.
Barrett, who plays Janice.
Yes.
We were connected at the hip, but even more than that, the ensemble. We have a lot of Broadway debuts, and they're dancing their butts off, and everyone is so excited. And to have the show be nominated for Best Musical is such a win, and we're all still on a high.
And
Truly.
Katie Rockwell.
Kate Rockwell.
Kate
Oh,
Rockwell.
yeah, she was hilarious.
She was hilarious.
And Carrie Butler.
Playing 3
my
roles.
Broadway's Carrie
All
Butler.
3 of those.
She is
A lot
so
of people
wonderful.
don't realize she's
People don't
doing all
realize
this.
she's doing.
Oh
all
no, it's hilarious.
Now, in
Yeah,
the movie,
brilliant.
Janet gets called a lesbian all through the movie, but then it turns out she ends up with a guy. In this one, it was
In the
kind of
movie, that's right.
ambiguous.
Yeah, and I think that's something Barrett really wanted to take on. And I think we were both excited about the idea of having 2 queer narrators in a show. And because that's what Janice and Damien sort of do, is take the audience along with them on
Right.
this cautionary tale. But yeah, Barrett sort of chose to sort of make it ambiguous and to sort of give it sort of a mystery about it, because something that is so special about this new generation of kids is that sexuality is very fluid with a lot of people, and it's open for discussion or debate for like where you fall on that spectrum, which I
Yes,
think
the
is
world
what's
has moved
special.
on.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it
can't-
shouldn't define you.
you're not gay or straight.
No.
You know, there's a lot of gray area.
The-
And so I think Barrett sort of took that on in a really special way too.
Now,
It comes across.
I'm sorry, we only have a minute left.
No.
Yes.
All right. First of all,
Any parting remarks to the wonderful?
who are you wearing at the Tonys? Who are you wearing? That's the
I
most
don't
important
know
thing.
yet.
Oh gosh, we have
Come
no
on,
idea.
Ashley,
I don't know.
Okay, you have to call.
I
Get
don't
your
know. I
publicist
need
on
help.
that.
I need help. Send me
All right.
some ideas.
Get the
Isn't it-
PR
this is the
people.
kind of show where if your energy flags for 1 second, it could subvert the whole show, I
Yeah,
feel.
yeah.
Oh, it's fast, fast,
I,
fast.
I mean, are you doing hard drugs? What are you doing?
Oh my God! Are you?
Regina George does coke before
I'm
every
doing
show. could you
schmackery
imagine?
cookies. That's what I'm doing.
lot of
Oh,
sugar.
the schmackeries.
We
yes.
get so many sweets at that place.
No,
Do you
you
drink
And
caffeine?
look
aren't.
at
Do you drink
them.
caffeine?
Look at these people.
I'm not
Yeah.
disclosing your size, darling, but you're not eating cookies.
No, she's throwing them up.
Absolutely not.
No. I'm trying to take like one bite of each
All
flavor.
right. Oh, one bite
to
of
keep
cookies.
it,
All right.
To keep
All right.
it chill. Yeah.
I'm so happy you were here.
Thank you for having
Taylor
us.
Louderman.
I hope you had fun. We didn't even get to the
Great.
deep and important question.
I know. I feel like that was just
Yes, we
so
did. What are you
fast.
wearing?
Yeah, that's true.
How you conjure up your psychological truth? No, we haven't gotten there at all.
I know. Well, next time.
Well, all right. So I want to thank you, Michael Musto. We'll see you next week for Tony Predictions.
Yes.
And I want to thank you, Julie
I always
Halston.
have so much fun here.
And now we are heading over to Theatre Row with our producer, Lane Binkley, who's talking to the Australian superstar, Randy,
Randy is a genius.
a genius.
Thank you, Gray Henson and Taylor Louderman.
Thank
you.
She has everything. She gets everything. Regina.
You know smartphones aren't that great. You know that, right? They're not. They're not that great. You don't need the internet in your pocket. You work at Coles, okay? You're not working for the president. You don't need it. You don't need that much information. And also, what was the point of developing opposable thumbs for you to take a photo of your head and post it on the internet and then just stand by for validation?
I am chatting with Randy, whose dazzling one-man show is currently playing at the Harold Clurman Theater in New York on 42nd Street until June the 9th. And I would like to welcome you, Randy, to Theater Talk.
Thank you so much for having me. It's very exciting.
Is it?
Yeah, it's wonderful. I'm a big fan of the show.
Are you?
Yeah. huge fan.
Well, tell me about your show.
Randy writes a novel.
Yes.
It's a one-man show, as you said. Well, it's it's billed as a one-man show.
Yeah.
But that's just mostly for equity reasons, for the union stuff. We've actually
see.
got a chorus line of maybe 30, 40 people come out in the middle. But I can't put that on the posters, some sort of equity thing, because I'm not paying them. You
I
see.
got you.
They just sort of come out in the middle and dance around the background just to beef up the second act.
But it's really about you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a 130, about 100. I think it's running about 140 minutes.
I see.
And it's a liturgical dance piece. Where I sort of explore the nature of humanity and the dynamic harmony of natural phenomena that we experience on a daily basis.
It sounds tiring.
It's challenging, yes, but I think the art speaks for itself.
Tell me something. What is your background? Where did this all start?
I'm performance-wise, you mean? Or just in general?
In general.
Well, I grew up in Australia. I grew up in a small country town.
I can hear that. I can hear that.
You can hear the Aussie accent?
A bit, yes.
It's sort of, I've got a bit of a soft accent these days. When I go back to where I grew up, I'm very much, it's just like one monotone, blowfly kind of noise.
Okay. Well, you're not
Very
doing that
nasal.
now, though.
No, I'm trying to speak with my best theatre voice.
I got
For theatre
I
talk.
gotcha. Okay. So
But-
it started in Australia. As a small child, were you one of those kids that dances around the living room with
Absolutely.
a hairbrush,
Yep.
entertaining people? Okay.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And then everybody said, oh, here comes Randy. He's going to sing for us.
Here he goes, he's going to sing
Yeah.
another song. Yep.
Yeah.
I had a huge family, big family.
How big?
Yeah, it's 7 brothers,
Oh,
6
wow.
sisters.
Wow.
Yeah, so, and I'm the middle child.
Oh, that's a curse, isn't it?
Yeah. So I left home at 5 and just sort of made my way in the world. Wasn't getting enough attention at home, so I just busted out and went and lived on a sheep farm in rural New South Wales.
Oh, speaking of attention, I imagine you're quite well known in Australia.
Unfortunately, yes. That's why I'm here. I'm on the run.
I was going to ask you
Too well
if
known.
privacy was an issue with you.
Well, yeah, I don't know if you follow the Australian papers, but...
No, I don't.
Well, there's been some controversy. Anyway, let's just leave it at that. For
Okay.
legal reasons, I can't discuss that anymore.
got
but
you, I
that's
got you.
why I'm here in New York. I had to get out of town. So...
Well, I understand it. Maybe we shouldn't pursue that line.
No, let's leave that line of question. My lawyer should have... Did you not talk about this? I think we cleared these
Maybe
questions.
that was in the rider that was attached to
Did
your
you get my
contract.
facts?
I did get your facts. I didn't read it. I'm so sorry.
come
My
on.
mistake. My mistake.
Unbelievable.
Let's move on. Is it like it is here with comedians? They go out on the road and they hone their craft and they play to small houses and they sleep in cheap motels. Is it like that in Australia?
Very much so.
Is
yeah,
it?
Yeah, it is. That's kind of been at least my pathway in the comedy world. It's sort of, I feel like I've paid my dues a little bit.
Have you?
Yeah, but here I haven't. I have not yet paid any dues in New York. So I don't know quite, is there some sort of, frat house hazing technique that you use in theatre here? Am I going to get, someone going to run in and paddle me halfway through a show or something? Is there something that happens? Is there
There's
a
a lot
ritual?
that happens, yeah.
I
don't-
imagine there's a rich history of backstage traditions and stuff that
Oh,
go
yeah.
on.
But speaking of backstage traditions, do you have any superstitions? A lot of us are superstitious.
Oh, like theatre superstitions.
Yeah.
What are yours? What have you got?
I never wear green.
Amazing.
I don't think it's a good thing.
Is that what
bad
about if
luck.
you're cast in a show and do you get
Won't
in there
do it.
early and go, I'm not wearing green?
No, I do. I say I won't
Wow.
do it. I won't do it.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I know.
What have I got? I don't really have too many superstitions. I like to give myself a little pep talk about disrespecting my audience.
How does that go?
Well, it's usually like go out there and disrespect them. That's pretty much it.
So-
Because if you're disrespecting your audience, you have command of the stage, really, don't you?
You really own it that
You
way.
own it.
Yeah.
Because if you don't care what they think, if you don't care what they think or how they're perceiving the show, generally you can stay on the track. With comedy in general, if I start to care too much about what they think or how they're receiving it, I can end up digging myself a hole trying to get
understand.
them on board. But that being said, not to say that I don't work for my audience. I will work hard to try to get them on board. But generally, I don't care what they think.
Not needy.
I care what you think, though.
I do. Oh, well, you have my support already.
Really?
I'm your number one fan.
Oh, stop it.
Would you say that your piece deals with creative angst? I was getting a lot of creative angst.
Yeah, it's about the nature of whether or not art is only art once it's been witnessed. And what do we do in terms of leaving a legacy versus pursuing some form of kind of more, I guess, esoteric enlightenment, or leaving some kind of legacy behind that's either look at all this art that I made or don't look at all these people that I helped. Do you know what I mean?
I do.
Like the
do.
difference between
Yes.
being selfless and entirely self-indulgent.
I do.
And clearly I've chosen self-indulgence. Because here we are,
Here we are.
in the Clermont. I don't know much about Clermont. Can you tell me anything about Clermont?
He was very important in the American theater.
What did he
And
do?
He was part of the group theater.
Oh, right.
And he was a part of a small group of actor, writer, producers who were in the group theater, which was a new movement. And as I said, talk about stuttering.
Very formative kind of period.
Formative. It was very formative, yes.
In New York specifically?
In New York specifically.
So
Although I attended a lecture that he did at age 83.
Wow.
In Los Angeles. And he was leaping around the stage.
Oh, that's
leaping.
awesome.
Yeah, he was inspiring.
Imagine still being able to leap around the stage at 83.
I'm imagining it now, yeah.
I want to be able to do that.
I don't know if I would.
That's why I actually have a trampoline that I keep with me backstage
Oh, isn't
behind
that
the thing.
smart?
Yeah, I know. Just because if the show gets boring, I can just climb on it and just sort of bounce around a bit.
Oh, that's
And
fun. I notice you talk a lot about writers in your show.
I do.
Ernest Hemingway. I
Yes.
don't want to be a spoiler, right? If I
No.
mention Ernest Hemingway, I'm
Please do.
not spoiling anything, am I?
No, not at all.
Okay. Harper Lee.
Yes.
Not a spoiling, right?
No, not at all.
So, do you have a favorite author or someone who's inspiring you?
Yeah, you know what? I read a lot of books. I'm a big Neil Gaiman fan because I like a bit of sci-fi-ish kind of fantasy stuff. And you know what? I read a lot, but I'm going to talk about what I just read recently. I've gone back and just read every book that Stephen King ever wrote, like in one sitting.
Wow.
Have you ever done that?
No.
It's terrifying.
No, I can barely get through one of his books.
Actually, his book, I know people don't read. I adore because they're very edible for me. Those books, but also just I like his everyman. He takes the everyman and puts them in bizarre situations. Whereas someone like Clive Barker, if we're talking horror, will take sort of unlikable people and put them in terrible situations. But usually you want to root for the Stephen King characters. You know.
Always.
So
always.
I like that.
No matter how bad they are, I always want to root for them.
Yeah, totally.
Randy, yes, I think everyone is curious about your novel.
Ah, yes. My magnificent opusness.
Can you speak to it? Is that
Yeah, we
tender
can talk
territory?
about it. The book is called. This is it. This is it. The book right here.
I know.
It's not just a prop.
I
It's
was
the
afraid to
actual
look.
manuscript.
I was afraid to look.
No, please do. It's called Walking to Skye. It's about a young man who walks from the southernmost borders of Scotland up to the Isle of Skye in the far north, and it's a thrilling ride. There's a badger in the third act that speaks to him about his future. And between the start and the middle and the end of that, it's just, look, you know what? I'm going to crack this wide open. I don't know if it's any good. I can't tell. I think it might be a bit.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, there's only one way to find out, right?
Well,
Which
yes,
is
to
kinda what
do
the
2
show's
months
about,
of
right?
shows at the Clermont and read bits out
Right,
and see
exactly,
what people think.
exactly. And then talk to people after. Say,
That's
"What'd you think?"
hopefully that's the whole point of this. This is not this is a thinly veiled book reading. That's
I
all this
thought
show
so.
is.
I thought
Yep.
so.
Yep.
I really did. I thought so.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything you'd like people to know about you that they might not know?
That is an interesting question because I'm a very private person.
I know, yeah,
so
I
if
know, we
people
talked
don't
about
know anything about me, I prefer that, which is counterintuitive to someone who's trying to make it
In showbiz.
as a performer.
Yeah.
I think this might be my last ever show.
Really?
Yeah, I think this is it for me.
This is your farewell tour?
I think so, and
Well-
and now that I've done theatre talk, you know what I mean? Like
You've kind of done it all.
I kind of done it all.
Yeah.
I have. I don't think there's much more for me to achieve. I know this season I'll do this season,
Mm-hmm.
but at the end of this season, I think I'm out.
Well, I am very impressed with your credits that someone gave me. You have been nominated for Best Comedy at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival.
Yes, with this show.
With this show?
With
this
this
very
one.
show?
Randy writes a novel. Yep.
Okay, this is a long list. You want me to read them all?
It's up to you. I'm sure they'll edit it out later, but yeah, go for it.
Okay, well, it ends with nominee Golden Globe Award, Melbourne Comedy Festival 2009.
Now, that's a typo. It's not a Golden Globe Award, it's a Golden Gibbo Award.
No, I just misread it.
Oh,
It was a
right.
typo.
That's the best. I would love it if I got credit for a Golden Globe nomination. but
Why don't we
it's
say
a Golden
Golden
Gibbo.
Globe? Could we say Golden Globe?
No, the Golden Gibbo is named after an amazing Australian performer by the name of Linda Gibson. She was an incredibly prolific, wonderful, wonderful comedian, and she had an award named after her posthumously. It basically awards shows, excuse me, that are a little bit usually self-produced, always in fact self-produced, and shows that are a little bit anarchic or off the grid a little bit.
Speaking of, I
Speak to me.
just
Talk to me.
want
Talk to me.
toot our own horn a little bit because
Oh, yeah.
we have had some other Australians on the show. Maybe you know some of them.
I know all of them, surely.
Do
It's a
you?
very small country.
It is. It looks big on the map.
It's not.
No, it's not.
It's
Hugh
perspective.
Jackman. Have you heard of Hugh Jackman?
I'm a big fan of Jackman.
Is
Huey
he?
and I, yes, I know Hugh. We actually go fishing together occasionally, me and Hugh.
Really?
He's got a yacht. This is actually true. He's got a very large It's like almost like a catamaran style boat.
Doesn't surprise me.
No, and we go off the coast of. It's actually quite close to Sydney. There's a small little bay just outside of Sydney, and we go out fishing together.
Dame Edna, we had on the show.
Ah.
Do you know Dame Edna?
I wish I could say that I knew Dame Edma, but can I say that again? Because I just called her Dame Edma, which is very embarrassing. Please, if you're watching Dame Edma, I apologise. We're talking about Dame Edna. I don't know Dame Edna, but I wish I did. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I used to walk past her house often and sort of just slow down on the off chance that she would come out and say,
she?
"Hello, possum," but she never did.
Oh, that's good. So my last name that I'm going to drop.
Okay, dropping
ready?
some names. Here we go.
Kate Blanchett.
Oh, Katie!
Whoa.
Yeah, me and Kate are great mates.
Like this, right?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, I have a show in development with her at the Sydney Theatre Company. I don't know if you know, she's the artistic director.
No, she spoke of that with us, yes.
Right, yes,
I'd love to see something there. It sounds so good.
Well, her and I are developing a two-hander, actually. She's going to
Really?
be in it, yes, with me. I'm very excited about that. 2020, that'll come out. Yep.
Fantastic.
It's called Kate Humiliates Randy with Her Acting Prowess. That's a working title. I
Well,
Made that up.
Randy,
the
I'm
working
sorry
title.
that we are out of time. 'cause I
No,
could just
come
talk to
on,
you
man. We've
all
only
day.
scratched the surface. I want to know about you.
I know.
Let's talk about you
We
and
could
your
get
things.
no. It's not about me. It's all about you.
Ah.
It's all about Randy, folks. Randy is at the Harold Clurman Theater until June the 9th in his screamingly funny one-man show. Randy writes a novel
With chorus line.
and with a chorus line.
But
as
don't
well.
tell equity.
Our thanks to the Friends of Theater Talk for their significant contribution to this production. Theater Talk is made possible in part by the Frederick Lowe Foundation, the CORY and Bob Donnelly Charitable Fund, the Noel Coward Foundation, Carrie J. Fries, the Dorothy STRELSIN Foundation, and the New York City Department of Cultural Affairs.
We welcome your questions or comments for Theater Talk. Thank you